Hi, this is Adam Sutton from Sutton Business Velocity. Please visit my website, suttonbusinessvelocity.com, where you can learn more about the services my firm offers in partnership with your total reward strategy. You can also click the About button and learn more about my professional experience, including some of the top 50 companies and the industry leading HR and total rewards organizations I've been a part of. I'd also encourage you to visit my YouTube page at Sutton Business Velocity, where you can see some of the Series 1 videos posted. I haven't posted them all yet. I hope you are enjoying that series. It's the Total Rewards Expert versus ChatGPT's persona of a Total Rewards Expert. And this is part of an ongoing series where I'm going to explore the interconnectivity of AI in the HR and total reward space. I'm going to be challenging the various different AI tools to a host of different experiments to learn more about what the limitations are and where it is that we can have the best experience using AI tools. I even plan to see if I can interview some folks that are in the AI space and can provide some relevant industry insights into how we can see AI coming into place in the future. This is series two, and this is where we begin with a blog, a new blog, one that we haven't seen before, but one you can find on my website. And if it's not there now, you can always email me, Adam at suttonbusinessvelocity.com, and I'll make sure you get a copy. But this blog is entitled Balancing Market Pay and Internal Equity to Build Trust and Morale. And it centers around the fact that when you have internal equity issues, that a one-dimensional solution to the problem usually results in another problem forming. And that there's a careful balance that an organization has to take in order to ensure that internal equity imbalances are rebalanced appropriately. And there's a host of different ways to do that. I've provided some insight here and a couple of different solutions. Again, the intent is really not to dig in on this from a thesis level standpoint. It's more so this is just a statement and some good intellectual information to have. But the intent of these blogs is not only to inform you of the way I think and the way that I would approach these kinds of things, but now from a AI standpoint, it's an opportunity to test the way an AI persona of a total rewards expert would react to this kind of a blog. So let's go back to ChatGPT. We had some fun with ChatGPT in series one, but for series two, we're going to change some things around a little bit. So here you can see I've made some small changes to the way that the persona is going to be designed, and I will read it here. And this will be the same persona that's going to be created in a series of AI tools. So we'll talk about that in a second. I would like you to take on the persona of a total rewards expert with over 25 years of experience from the ground up in total rewards at major corporations in a variety of different industries. A content creator with the same background has written some blogs in the area of total rewards. I would like for you to assume this total rewards expert persona to evaluate the blogs and later to be discussed with this content creator. I would like a thorough and inclusive overall assessment that does not just scratch the surface, but provides a detailed explanation of your score that includes specific examples to draw from your assessment. This is meant to be some fun competition between what the total rewards expert thinks about the field versus what AI's persona of a total rewards expert thinks. Feel free to be as critical as you would like. You are welcome to joke around competitively, making any suggestions as to how the content can be improved. Or if you feel the content is excellent and well written, feel free to compliment the creator and admit defeat. I would like a score, one score based on a 1 to 10 scale, with 10 being the best using a tense format. For context, these blogs are not meant to be written in a college or master's thesis level of detail because too much information in a blog will leave the reader disinterested. These blogs cover a topic at a reasonable level to make the reader think and engage in discussion. I will provide the blog for you in a review to review in a moment. Now, I've also created a new rating scale. And I'd like to get a sense of whether or not you think that this new rating scale is going to be a better way to approach this. So I'd like to see your comments if you can, because obviously I'm trying to improve this, and I want to make sure that this, in a sense, experiment goes the way we want it to. So in this rating scale that I've created now, I've only asked for a single score because I felt before there was maybe too much arbitrary thinking. It was not easy to center on what AI was actually trying to tell me. So I think for one score, but using a tenth of a percent, I'll be able to get a bit further down the line in terms of how AI was thinking about my blog. So the worst score here would be buzzwords without understanding, fluent terminology with no depth, sounds polished but collapses under minimal scrutiny, revealing no actual total rewards thinking. So that's a one that's horrific. If I get a one on anything, I'm going to be pretty upset at myself. So we'll just let that one sit for a minute and go back all the way up here to a 10, where it is the highest score and it's a practitioner level of mastery. Demonstrates integrated, experience informed understanding of total rewards as a system, reflects trade offs, second order effects, and defensible judgment that typically comes from designing and owning programs. So we've got a wide spectrum between that 1 and that 10 to work from here. And I think what's going to be nice is to see what that score is, come back here. This is the scoring that it's using in order to figure that out. And now let's talk a little bit about how this persona is being created, not just here in ChatGPT, but we're going to bring it into Claude. We're going to bring it into Gemini. We're going to bring it into Copilot. And we're going to bring it into Grok. And this is going to be a very interesting way to compare the different AI and how they think about creating this persona and then enacting, in a sense, this, we'll call it rating scale against that. Okay. So we're here now in ChatGPT, and I've read through what the persona is going to do and what it's going to be created under. So what I'm going to do here in this series is first, I'm going to click the buttons on each of the AI. So I pasted in each of the personas. So now ChatGPT is working. And then I want to try now Grok. So if I pull up Grok, I will then be able to click the button and okay, now Grok is coming up with an answer to what this persona will be. Let's now pull up Claude, and we have Claude sitting here as well. Let's see if I can click the button here for Claude. So now Claude is going to go ahead and create its own persona, and we'll now flip over to which one is this? This one is Copilot. Okay, we'll have Copilot go ahead and do the same thing. So it is now thinking about a persona, and Gemini is going to do the same thing as well. Okay, so let's pop back over to ChatGPT. And what we have done is click the buttons on all of these different AI tools. So now personas are being created in the background as we're talking here. Um, what I would like to do now is cut part one. For part two, what I'm going to do is then take this blog and paste it into each one of the AI tools. So I'll take care of that offline, but this way it'll make it easier. So you'll come prepared, and the blog will be posted in there. You will have read the blog. You will have come up based on that scoring rating scale that we had come up with. Um, you are going to, so let me bring back that. So again, this is the rating scale. So take a snapshot of it or do something to familiarize yourself with what the rating scale looks like, and you'll come up with a score. And essentially, what we're going to try to do is see what each one of the personas says it's going to become, and then how it rates the first blog that I present it with. And we'll compare across the platforms, we'll start to see how the different platforms are reacting to exactly the same set of circumstances. I think this is a really neat experiment. It's a great way for us to, in a sense, familiarize ourselves with the way that the AI tools work. And for me, to give you some great content and for some things to think about and use in your professional career. So I'm really loving where this is going from an AI standpoint. I think we're going to get this to go further. There's a lot of content. I have series 3 and 4 already in the works. So we are, pushing through the content here. And I look forward to having you join along. Please continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel and certainly visit my website. Stay informed and reach out to me, Adam at suttonbusinessvelocity.com. Thank you very much.